Welcome to our channel, Bravo News. Shay drops Bombshell, the shocking truth about the last time she spoke to Katie Maloney. The calm before the storm. It was a sunny afternoon in Los Angeles when Shay sat cross-legged on her living room floor, surrounded by piles of baby toys and unopened PR packages. Life had been a whirlwind lately, juggling motherhood, music, podcasting, and the constant drama of Vanderpump Rules. But nothing weighed heavier on her mind than her fractured friendship with Katie Maloney. For years, Scheana and Katie had shared laughter, tears, and countless bottles of rosé. But lately, their relationship had spiraled into a complicated mess of misunderstandings, resentment, and unspoken words. The tension had been building for months. Cryptic social media posts, podcast shade, and icy stares at group events. Now, during a quiet moment between recording sessions, Scheana opened her phone and scrolled through old texts with Katie. The last message she had sent still sat there, unanswered. "Hey, can we talk? I miss how things used to be." There was no reply, no call, no explanation. And that was the moment Scheana realized their friendship was on life support. But what truly ended it? That story hadn't been told until now. The last conversation. In an exclusive interview for her Shenanigans podcast, Scheana finally decided to break her silence. Her voice trembled slightly as she confessed to listeners that the last time she and Katie spoke was at Tom Schwartz's birthday party. A night that started out fun, but quickly turned explosive. Scheana recalled, "I walked up to her, thinking we could clear the air. I said, 'Katie, I don't want us to be like this anymore.' But the second I opened my mouth, I could see in her eyes, she wasn't there for it." According to Scheana, Katie had crossed her arms and said coldly, "Scheana, I just can't with you right now. Not after everything." It stung badly. The words were sharp, deliberate, and final. But Scheana wasn't ready to give up yet. She told her she still loved her and wanted to fix things, but she just walked away. That was it. That was the last real conversation we've ever had, Scheana admitted, tears brimming in her eyes. The confession shocked fans, sparking a frenzy online. Had Katie truly cut ties for good, or was there more to the story than anyone knew? The betrayal that changed everything. Behind the scenes, things were far messier than viewers realized. Multiple sources close to the Vanderpump Rules cast revealed that tensions between Scheana and Katie escalated after the infamous Mexico wedding drama involving Brock Davis, Scheana's husband, and Tom Schwartz, Katie's ex. During filming, Scheana allegedly encouraged Schwartz to just have fun at the resort, knowing Katie was uncomfortable with his flirtations. When Schwartz and Raquel Leviss started making headlines for their poolside kiss, Katie felt blindsided and, according to insiders, she believed Scheana had orchestrated the entire thing. Katie felt set up, a production insider revealed. She thought Scheana wanted to embarrass her on national television. And honestly, that was the turning point. For Scheana, though, it wasn't about betrayal. She insisted on her podcast that she had no ill intent. "I didn't push anyone to do anything," she defended herself. "I thought everyone was moving on, but clearly Katie wasn't ready. I wish I'd handled it differently." But by then, the damage was done. The unsent texts. After their tense confrontation at Schwartz's party, Scheana tried to reach out, but every attempt ended the same way. Silence. There were unsent texts sitting in her drafts even now. "I wish we could start over. I miss our old talks. You were like family to me." Yet she never hit send. The fear of rejection was too much, and every mutual event since had been painfully awkward. During a Watch What Happens live appearance, Andy Cohen asked Scheana directly about her friendship with Katie. "Are you guys ever going to make up?" he prodded. Scheana hesitated before responding with a small, sad smile. "I don't know, Andy. I really don't know." The reunion showdown. If fans thought this storyline had ended, they were wrong. At the most recent Vanderpump Rules reunion taping, tensions exploded once again, when host Andy Cohen brought up their fractured friendship. Katie leaned forward, crossing her arms, and said with venom in her voice, "Scheana, you've been playing victim for years, but you're not innocent here." Scheana's eyes widened, shocked at the accusation. "I'm not playing victim," she fired back. "I've owned up to my mistakes, Katie, but you shut me out without giving me a chance to explain." Producers had to step in as the argument spiraled, with Ariana Madix trying to mediate while Lala Kent rolled her eyes from the corner. The tension was palpable, and fans who attended the taping say it was one of the most intense confrontations in the show's history. When the camera stopped, Katie stormed out. Scheana sat quietly in her chair, visibly shaken. "That was the moment I knew," Scheana later admitted. "We're never going back to how we used to be." Fans take sides. Once Scheana's podcast episode dropped, social media erupted. Team Scheana and Team Katie hashtags trended within hours. Reddit threads lit up with heated debates, and TikTok creators broke down every detail of their feud frame by frame. One fan tweeted, "Scheana has done some shady stuff, sure, but Katie's coldness is next level." Another clapped back. "Katie has every right to cut toxic people out. Scheana literally orchestrated the Schwartz-Raquel thing." Back in Boston? Even Bravo insiders hinted that this drama could reshape the dynamics of the upcoming season. With alliances shifting and old wounds reopening, producers were allegedly leaning into the chaos, promising fans one of the most emotional seasons yet. Scheana's final word. Weeks later, Scheana posted a heartfelt Instagram story seemingly addressing the situation without naming names. "Sometimes, people you thought would be in your life forever end up becoming strangers you used to know. And that's okay." Fans flooded her DMs with messages of support, but insiders say Scheana still hopes for a reconciliation someday, even if Katie isn't ready yet. "Scheana doesn't want bad blood," a close friend revealed. "She just wants closure. But whether that means rebuilding their friendship or letting go completely, that's up to Katie now." As of today, the two have had zero private conversations since that explosive night. The last words they exchanged remained etched in Scheana's memory. Bittersweet, unresolved, and heavy, with everything left unsaid. What comes next? With the new season of Vanderpump Rules set to premiere, fans are buzzing with anticipation. Will Katie and Scheana finally confront each other on camera? Will there be screaming matches, tears, or, against all odds, forgiveness? According to multiple leaks from production, there is a shocking sit-down between the two midway through the season. Insiders say it involves unexpected revelations, hidden betrayals, and a decision that could change the trajectory of their friendship forever. For now, Scheana is focusing on her family, her music, and her podcast empire. But one thing is certain. She isn't done telling her side of the story. And as for Katie, well, she's staying quiet. But on Vanderpump Rules, silence usually speaks louder than words. Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe to our channel for regular updates.